Thanks everybody for joining me today. What we're going to go over is 5 things to help your immune system be stronger. So your immune system is like the army in your body that actually goes around 24/7 and looks for different bacterial viruses that could potentially be harmful for you, and is going to fight this off so you can stay healthy. So number 1 is decrease stress. So stress, on the short term can be really helpful. For example, if you have a big test or if you have a big competition coming up, that might help improve your performance to have this extra stress. But we know that when it's on a daily basis, when it's too often or too long, then that's gonna have some problematic effect on your body. And one of them is to decrease the function of your immune system. So they did a couple of research, and I'm going to talk to you about 2 of them. So the first one was done by the Pennsylvania State University, and what they found is people who had more negative mood throughout the day actually had more inflammation marker in their blood, so not a healthy immune response. The other one that I quite like was done by the Carnegie University, and what they did is that they took some volunteer and they exposed them to the cold virus, and then looking at this group of people, they looked who got cold symptoms and who didn't. And what they found is people who had more stress in their life actually had more symptoms. So when you are more stressed, you basically get more sick. So very important, number 1, to decrease your stress level. And that can look differently for everyone. For you, it might be taking some deep breaths throughout the day. It might be to have a gratitude journal in the morning or at night. It might be meditating, praying, going for a walk, whatever makes you happy and relaxes you. So number 2 is your diet, right? So being really mindful of what you put inside of your body, and trying to avoid as many processed food and sugar as you can, because that's going to create more inflammation, which is not a healthy immune response. So obviously as many fresh veggies and fruit as you can. That's very important because fruit and vegetables in general are very high in what we call antioxidants that are going to protect your body from free radicals or from that oxidative stress. So it's going to contribute to your immune system functioning well and your whole body functioning well. So some example of veggies and fruit rich in antioxidants are ginger, berries, all the dark leafy green like spinach, but also spices like ginger and also green tea. So lots of study have gone in there and shown they all are very potent in helping your immune system. The other thing is getting the good nutrients. So vitamin C, obviously you get from lemon, oranges, lime, all these things. Also things like red pepper. The vitamin that's important for your immune system is vitamin E, so you get it from nuts, seed, again dark leafy green, and last but not least I'm going to talk to you about is vitamin D. So vitamin D, again, lots of research. One that I think is quite interesting is it took this group of older people and they give half of them a high dose of vitamin D for a year, and the other one didn't receive that dose. But at the end of that year, they looked at the percentage of respiratory infection in those 2 groups, and they found that the group that had a high dose of vitamin D had 40% less respiratory infections through that year. So very important to get that vitamin D. How do you get it? You get it from, again, eggs, nuts and seeds, and also fatty fish. Really good source of it, like fish like salmon, for example. The other way you get vitamin D, you might probably have heard of it, but it's through the sun, right? So when the sun hits your skin is actually able to synthesize that vitamin D from the cholesterol that's in your skin. That's why some healthy sun exposure is actually really good for you. So obviously not getting burned in the middle of the day, but getting out regularly to get that sun. Why it's so important to be mindful of what you put in your body is because 75% of your immune system is actually in your gut. So keeping your gut healthy is actually very important, and that's why we might have heard of the microbiome, and that's all those healthy bacteria that actually help your gut be healthy and function well, and they play a key role in that immune system. So to keep that gut healthy, you need some good probiotics. So it's things like fermented food, so sauerkraut, yogurt, kimchi, miso, all of these things are really good. And the other thing is feeding those bacteria with what we call prebiotics. So a lot of good fiber, and again that comes mainly from those fruit and veggies. There's other food that are really rich in those fiber, like flaxseed for example, which is an easy thing you can add to your diet, in your smoothie, in your yogurt, whatever. So that's number 2, being really mindful of what you put in your body to feed those good warriors of yours. Number 3, your sleep. Very important to get good quality sleep. So they did a study, again took a big group of people and they exposed them to the cold virus, and then they looked who got the cold symptom and who didn't. And what they found is people who were short sleepers, so sleeping less than 6 hours a night, were 4.2 times more likely to have the cold symptom. So very important to get some good quality sleep, make it a priority, and try to get at least 7 hours and a half. But again, it's going to be different for everyone, and if you need more, that's alright. But getting that good quality sleep is very important for your immune system. Number 4, I know it's not a funny one, but trying to decrease how much alcohol you drink. So, there is really compelling research suggesting that alcohol consumption really weaken your immune system. So trying to be mindful of that doesn't mean you can never have a drink, but really try to stay away from it as much as you can. And last but not least, number 5 is exercise. For 2 reasons really. The first one is, as you get outside and get moving, you get your heart pumping and you get that blood circulating a lot, and that lymph that actually is going to be able to flush this toxin out of your body very effectively. So that's the first reason. And the second reason is it's just really good for you. There's a lot of antioxidant and anti-inflammatory effect of getting outside and moving. So let's summarize a bit what we said today. The first thing is, being aware of that amazing army that protects us all the time and being kind with it. So the way we can do that again is by doing those 5 things. The first one is trying to decrease your stress level as much as you can. Second was having a good healthy diet, less processed food, more fruit and veggies, getting all those vitamin, mineral, antioxidant. Third was having good night's sleep, at least 7.5 hours, make it a priority. 4 was trying to decrease your alcohol consumption, and 5 was exercise, whether it's walking, stretching, dancing, whatever you want, find what works for you. But by doing those things, you give your body the best chance to work in an optimal way and keep being healthy. Thank you for watching.